Welcome to Language Critic, the show I got fast from about. No. No. Anyways, I'm Nitro Fish, and this episode we'll be looking at Afrikaans. Afrikaans is a language spoken in much of South Africa and Namibia, but it's also spoken by a minority in Botswana and Lesotho, as you can see here. Now, is it endangered? Yes. In fact, it's classified as vulnerable by the United Nations. Afrikaans belongs to a family of West Germanic languages, which also includes English, German, and Dutch, where Afrikaans came from. Its consonants are m, n, p, t, ch, k, b, d, f, s, sh, h, v, j, h, l, y, r. The Austrians are at the end of words become voiceless, so if a d is at the end of a word, it becomes t. If you don't know what an Austrian is, it's basically a plosive African and fricative. So, of these, j, g, and z appear in loan words. G is an alphabet as h in some environments, and h is pronounced by some people as h. Note that these two may sound the same but are different sounds. R can be pronounced as r, r, or r, depending on the local dialect. Its vowels are e, u, e, u, e, o, a, and a. E and u are allophones of e and u before r. U becomes u before r. And o appear in a few words, and e and a is an allophone of e before k, h, l, and r, depending on the dialect. The diphthongs are I, I, U, O, and I. Oi and I appear in loanwords. Afrikaans uses a modified version of Latin script because of course it does. The infinitive form of the verb is the same as its present form, except for os ves and he, which means to be and to have. Verbs do not conjugate with the person of a subject, unlike in Dutch. Only the verbs wees, kan, moet, wil, zal, mag, and denk have a separate past form. All other verbs use the template het, g, and then the present form of the verb. Interestingly, Afrikaans uses double negation, which is something not found in other West Germanic languages. Every other feature comes from Dutch language, since Afrikaans came from Dutch in the first place. And now for the spoken sentence. I call it the 13 golden sentences. So the language sounds like this. Die appel is rooi. Dit is John de appel. Ik geef voor John die appel. Ons geef hom die appel. Zij geeft dit voor hom. Is die appel rooi? Die appel is rooi. Ik moet dit voor hom geven. Ik wil dit voor haar geven. Ik zal morgen weten. Ik heb die appel geëet. Ik kan niet die appel eten niet. Overall, I'd say Afrikaans is decent if you want an international language, but it's not as easy for English speakers to learn it. So, but it's still fairly easy. But since it's the only language reviewed so far, I place it at number 1 because that's the only number. Thanks for watching and bye.